Things worked out almost perfectly for the Rohit Sharma-led Indian cricket team in their final Champions Trophy group stage game against New Zealand because they sealed a 44-run win against the Black Caps, and at the very same time India ensured that they completed the group stage of the 8-team tournament unbeaten. Now India decided to do one thing for the New Zealand game, and that was to play an additional spinner in the name of Varun Chakrawarti, and it turned out to be a great move because he took a 5-wicket haul. Now, whether that's going to be the same strategy for the game against Australia, the all-important semi-final, well, Rohit Sharma has spilled some beans here. Well, Rohit Sharma, he said that it's tempting to play 4 spinners versus Australia, but whatever works for the Indian team in terms of bowling options, they'll do that. Varun has given a good headache. So overall, it does look like that India will go in with an unchanged combination against the Steve Smith-led Australia in the high-octane Champions Trophy semi-final that's going to take place tomorrow at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. It's worked well for India by fielding in 3 or 4 spinners, and knowing that the Australians might just find it tough to tackle the likes of Varun Chakrawarti and company, it unarguably makes sense for India to go in with 4 spinners: Axar Patel, Ravindra Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav, and now Varun Chakrawarti. Well, moving on, Varun did really well in that game against New Zealand. He did apply his variations well, and that's what Rohit Sharma has also said, that, what's worked for Varun Chakrawarti is the way he has developed himself. He has basically made himself a versatile bowler in comparison to 2021, and Rohit said that I think he has become more accurate from 2021. There's something about his bowling he's using to his advantage. Our batters also couldn't figure that out. And if you look at the most important keywords here, our batters also couldn't figure that out. And maybe that was one of the major temptations that India would have had to unleash Varun Chakrawarti against a strong New Zealand batting lineup. At one stage, the way Kane Williamson was going, it did look like the New Zealand would get over the line, but then it was Varun Chakrawarti's spell in the middle overs that made sure that India completed the route of New Zealand by 44 runs. While moving on, Rohit also shared his views on Axar Patel, and one thing that he absolutely made it clear was that promotion of Axar Patel to number 5 was a team decision, and that's what he said, that ahead of England ODIs, Axar was communicated about his new batting position. We want to utilize his good form. He has upped his game in the batting. And obviously, if we talk about having him at number 5, it did mean that KL Rahul would bat out of his position at number 6 or number 7, depending upon what the team needs out of him. And having Axar Patel at number 5 was basically of 2 reasons: that you want to use his good form that he has shown in Test and T20 cricket as far as his batting is concerned, and secondly, you would want to have a left-handed middle order batter at about number 5, just to make sure that there is that left-right combination going on. So obviously a part of the strategy, something that has worked for India so far in ODIs in 2025. Well, moving on, Rohit also said more things about the Australian cricket team here. He said, we really expect nervy times after what had transpired in the 2023 ODI World Cup final. Australia are a great team. It's important for us to just keep focusing on what we need to do. And Rohit actually downplayed the fact that even if Australia don't have their first choice pace attack, that would still make them a very solid team, and India would find it tough to beat them on a high pressure day. Well, moving on, there has been a lot of talent that has been fast-tracked by India across formats here. There's obviously the likes of Nitish Reddy, Devdutt Padikkal, even Rajat Patidar played for India in Tests and ODIs in 2023 and 2024. And now there is Varun Chakrawarti, who has been brought back and fast-tracked into the ODI team here. So when asked about this question as to what it feels for the management and why are they really taking this kind of a step to fast-track someone in the middle of an important tournament, Rohit said that there will surely be questions asked, surely eyebrows will be raised, but as a team we want to do things which help us win games. And that's where maybe the Indian cricket team is looking at the X factor, something that a certain Varun Chakrawarti brings, and that's why they are promoting him into the ODI team. You talk about Nitish Reddy, he was fast-tracked into the test team, and look at what he did during the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Turned out to be one of India's important batters during the tour down under. And last but not the least, there have been many England experts who have said this thing, that India have been at in one country playing all their matches at just one venue. So maybe it's that advantage that India have had. However, Rohit in a way has taken an indirect dig at those experts by saying that in all the three games, the pitch has behaved differently. This is not our home. This is Dubai. We don't play many matches here. This is new for us too. And obviously it's more than a dig. It's about making a statement, because in all the three matches here, sometimes it did assist the pacers, but on other occasions it has done a lot for the spinners. So obviously it's been a challenge for India, and obviously Dubai is not India's home, but then playing on three different pitches and sealing 3 wins in a row does speak a lot about India as a team in ODI format. Now, obviously, India high on confidence for the semi-final versus Australia. But one thing that they'll have to be wary of is Travis Head and obviously Glenn Maxwell, both of whom can turn out to be match winners on their given day. And how India really counter them, well, that remains to be seen. And maybe just to make sure that they're able to get the better of them, Varun Chakrawarti could get one more game, and that's obviously going to be in the all-important semi-final versus Australia. So what do you think about Rohit Sharma's comments on Varun Chakrawarti, and do you really think that Axar Patel batting at number 5 is a good decision by the Indian team management? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Shivam, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.